Hi traders, Nicola here, and today I want to talk with you about the top 3 common mistakes new traders make. The first mistake is that not sticking to one trading plan, or worse, not having a trading plan at all. And believe me, it's not so strange to see someone that just started to trade that trying a lot of strategies, because if you let's just for example use the Forex Factory. If you go there, you will see hundreds and hundreds of different systems and different strategies. But instead of just trying one strategy for, let's say, a few months to see if that's fine for you or not, usually what people try to do is they start with one strategy, and after a week, even before they really learn how that strategy works, they move to the next strategy, and again they're starting from the beginning, and after a week, when they think the strategy is not working but maybe it's working, they just didn't really figure out what they need to look, they move to the next system. Now, I won't say that all the systems that you can find online, especially free ones, are going to work. Even the paid ones don't work, but I'm a firm believer that you can find a decent strategy these days pretty easy, because there are a lot of traders out there that have a decent track record that are giving their systems away. So definitely you can find something online, but you need to figure out that you need to practice a little bit. So learn everything you need to know about the strategy. Ask that author of the strategy if he provides any feedback on your trading. Send them your trades so he can improve you, tell you where were your mistakes so you can continuously improve. But trying to switch from strategy to strategy to strategy is never going to work. The reason for that is simple. You're never going to master one thing, plus you're just going to start at a loop of infinity every single time, like starting from the beginning, not believing in that system, so failing in the system, trying again with the new system, and you're going to have less confidence every time you start a new system. So try to stick with one system for a while, see if that's working or not. Maybe you need to tweak it a little bit here and there, but see if the system is for you, because not every system is going to be fine for everyone's trading style. But even worst part would be that you are trading without a system or trading plan. So you just open the chart of the Euro USD, you say, okay, it's bullish, I want to buy, you buy. So don't do that, it's not going to work. The next mistake that people usually make is overreacting on every market move. And believe me, I've seen this part a lot, and that's probably one of the reasons I don't like to discuss anything related to trading with new traders. For example, I don't want to listen to people's advice like Euro is bullish, Euro is bearish, Euro is going here or there, until they show me at least 1 year worth of the positive statement. So if I know they are making money consistently for at least a year, fine, we can talk and discuss about the future movements of any instrument. But before that, I really don't like to do it just because of this part. For example, if we look at this $CAD 5-minute chart, a lot of people would see this as a strong bearish sign. So fine, I see it also, and I would like to look for the short trade, but you would all enter here. But once markets start to consolidate and make that move higher, make that higher high, a new trader start to panic and they convince themselves, okay, trend is done, I should be chasing a long position now. So they drop their short positions and they switch that to the buy positions, and what happened is a move lower. They are starting to think, okay, I don't want to change my plan right now, I want to continue to add, plus it's going to be much more better for me if I go long here because it's just a pullback, and then another drop happen and they lose a lot of money, and they are starting to think, okay, we should look for the sell right away. And after it, a strong spike higher happen, and they're just confused. They just want to ride that momentum. But in general, market didn't move much. There was a few trading opportunities, but not something crazy here. So don't try to over dramatic every market move, because market is always going to move and you can't always be right. So if you're not right, say I'm not right now, let's see if I made some mistake, reanalyze everything and see if that's worth trading again or not. But usually after, if 2 of your tries didn't work, third is not going to do at the same day at least. So don't try to be over happy when you see some move, especially if you are saying, I wanted this to go up, so, and it's moving up, so I want now to be in. And usually when you are saying that, you are more or less late to this game, so I would probably skip that part. Now the next mistake is increasing the size of the position when market is going against them. And even I did this when I start to trade because it seems logical. And what I mean by this is, like, every time you lose a trade, you are just going to increase your lot size, just because it's going to be much easier to get to break even. Or even worse, if you have an open position and you don't want to close the short, let's say I'm in the short position right now and market is not moving my way, but instead of, let's say, putting the stop loss, I'm just going to keep adding because I believe in that euro short trade. And that's even worse because I don't want to have over leveraged position in my portfolio anytime. That's not how everything works. You should always have exactly the same risk. So for example, here's how everything would play. So we have the strong drop down in this euro chart. We have the nice ABC pullback and we want to sell. Okay, sell. And market make the new high, so we don't get our push lower that we wanted, how we wanted. And instead of, let's say, admitting to yourself that, okay, maybe it's over, no, you want to look for the short again. But since you entered the first trade with a 1 lot size, you are going to enter the second trade with the 2 lots. And then after next pullback, you are going to say, okay, price failed to make that higher high, so definitely a good sign for me. I'm going to add more size to my trade, and so on and so on and so on. So you're never going to make money this way, because maybe sometimes you are going to get lucky. You are going to get to break even and you are going to close the trade. But over 80% of the time, or even more, what's going to happen is that you are going to lose more money than you originally wanted to lose, because you are adding to the losing position. And let's say, even if you are trying to recover, let's say like if we are here, we entered the short trade, didn't work, we have the next part, fine, you can do it. I also like to try my positions few times, but I'm not going to increase the risk. So if my first position, let's say, was a 1% risk per trade, the second one is also going to be that a 1% risk per trade, because I know that's what I can handle. But the third time, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to say, okay, I tried it, it's not working for me right now. Let's see more movements, more data, let's reanalyze everything, and let's start again from the scratch. But again, I'm going to risk only 1%, not doubling my lot size just because I want to get to break even faster, because that's not going to work. As a trader, you need to realize that the losing is the part of the game. So I can't say that my every trade is going to be a profit. Of course not. I always have losing trades every single day. Like I have at least one losing trade. So that's perfectly normal. While if you have the good strategy that have a decent risk reward and good win rate, you should be fine. So that's all I wanted to talk with you today. Good luck and have a great day.